Okay, fellas, it's Seek Bigger here from the Saddle Hunter Farm, and I've been telling you all about a new tether hitch that I've been testing out. And I like to keep things as simple as possible, and especially when you're trying to hook up your tether around the tree and cross limbs and so on and so forth. I don't like using a carabiner. I know that it's probably safe, but they claim that could be a potential side loading. And I don't like no more metal than I have to. So what I've come up with is just a little hitch I've been playing around with, and all I took was this is 9mm sterling HTP, and the hitch cord I'm using is 7mm sterling hitch cord, and I could measure it for sure and let you know, but I think this was about a 5-foot piece of hitch cord to start with. And at the end I tied a triple, I don't know if this is called a scaffold knot or what, but anyway, you can kind of tell what it looks like there, just something as a stopper. Then I laid it on top of my rope, and I tied a double fisherman here on the main line of the rope, right around the main rope like that. And then I went here and tied just a stopper knot over top of the loop, such as this. So to kind of give you an idea what it looks like. These two pull against one another so they can't come loose, leaving me a loop here. This loop looks to be about, 6.5 inches or 7 inches. At the end of it, what I done is just took a little piece of small 3mm hitch cord, and I just tied a little constrictor knot in the loop, and then just tied a stopper knot here. What this does is make it really easy to release. And this works similar to a soft shackle, so you're going to wrap it around the tree, and then you're going to put it around your rope. I'm trying to keep where you can see it here. You're going to just take this and go right through this loop that's here, and then pull it over top of the stopper knot we made and pull it down. Essentially, that's what you get when you've got it all hooked together. And I know in this video it looks really complicated, but it's actually really simple. And this makes it really easy to release. You just pull that and slide that through, and you're released in just a few seconds. And I'm going to try to get over here close to this tree and show you, how quick it is to hook it up. If I could stay in your view here. So I'm going to wrap it around the tree just like a normal tether. And then I take this loop and go underneath my tether line, go through this little loop I've created over here, hook it right over the knot, pull my slack, and then you're essentially what we consider girth hitched around the tree with a fixed loop here. When you get ready to undo it, all you have to do is pull this tab, pull the knot through, and the whole hitch releases, just like that. So I'm going to put it back on. It only takes a second to hitch it up. I'm going to bring the camera over where you can see it better. I'm sorry I don't have nobody to video with me here, so this is what it looks like on the tree. This is the part that you pull to release it. You pull that, you just pull this knot through, and this falls right out, letting it go. And try to do it one-handed here for you. You just run this through this little loop, top of the knot, cinch it down, and you're cinched and ready to go. Now, people have trouble with their tether falling down the tree. So I've also fixed that. All you do is double this when you get to this point. And I can't do that one-handed, but I'm gonna set the phone back down and try to, hopefully you'll be able to see it. I don't know, but you just release it, and then when you come under your rope here with this loop, all you do is go right back down through it again. Okay, and then you tuck it through just the same way. So when I get up and I decided to hunt for my tether, this is how I fix it. And this gives you a girth notch here. I can still release it if I want, but it lets me tighten it up to where now it won't slide down the tree. And it only takes just a second longer to do it. And you can tell that I just double wrapped this piece right here and then went through the knot, and then it keeps it from being able to come down, though I can pull it and release it, and I can cinch it back up to where that it's tight. So I'm gonna take some pictures of this too and post so you can kind of see the layout of it a little better. But you know, like everything else, I'm not a climbing instructor. You got to try this at your own risk. I've done multiple climbs on it, all kinds of jumping and bouncing and pulling and tugging, and never seen it slip, never seen it give, never seen it stretch. So I'm going to be trying it with some other you know, cord diameters and stuff, but really the way it's tied together, you know, your accessory cord would have to break before anything could come loose. But this just makes it simple. When you're 2TC climbing, I've got both my tethers fixed this way. So my top tether, when I get to a limb, I just, you know, tie into my bottom tether of my second bridge, pass my top one up, hook back in, take right back off. I never even have to unhook the top one from my bridge. I just leave it hooked. I just undo this knot, throw it above the limb, hook it back together, weight my top tether, do the same thing on the bottom, and I'm hooked to both bridges at the same time. My main bridge and my secondary bridge all the time. So I'm maintaining 2 points of contact, and then when I release, I'm on 1 point of contact, but I'm just for a second while I raise that above the limb that I'm trying to cross. So that's what's working for me, fellas, and let me know if you have any questions, and I'd be glad to try to answer them if I could. Like I said, I'm going to take some pictures and I'll post them on Saddle Hunter there. And I don't fool with any other form of social media as far as Facebook and all that. I'm not a social media guy. I just really enjoy hunting and really enjoy saddle hunting. And, you know, I'm also like to try new things. So if you have any questions or any concerns, let me know, and I'll try to address them if I can. Thanks so much. Happy New Year, and God bless.